and the academic team. Drew plans on attending Eastern Kentucky University, majoring in construction management. Drew Har. Next we have Tanner Jones. Tanner's being escorted by Natalie and Richard Jones. He is also on the varsity basketball team and the tennis team. Tanner is going to BCTC to become an electrician. Tanner Jones. Our next member of the golf team is Zane Knight. He's being escorted this evening by his parents, Kristen and Aaron Crossman. He's a member of the golf team, and he plans to go to U-Pike on an athletic scholarship to pursue golf at the next level and study business management. Zane Knight. Yeah. Our next golfer is Michael Pennington. He's being escorted this evening by his parents, Amanda Music and James Pennington Jr., and his grandfather, James Pennington. Michael is also on the varsity baseball team and is a member of the TSA. He plans to go to ACTC and playing sports at the higher level. Michael Pennington. He's going to ACTC. He's not going to play at the higher level because they don't have any sports. Somebody needs to tell him, maybe.
Bass fishing.
Huh?
Bass fishing.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe he's going to go pro.
He's just going to skip college and go pro.
Taylor Sparks. Taylor's being escorted this evening by his dad, Toby Sparks, and his mom and stepdad, Tiffany and Will Fannin, his sister and brother-in-law, Kristen and Caleb Meadows, his nephews, Raylan and Brantley, and Jet. He's played golf, played baseball for 3 years. He's a member of TSA, FCA, and the Key Club. He enjoys hunting, fishing, and playing golf. Taylor plans to attend Eastern Kentucky University, majoring in professional golf management. Taylor Sparks. Now we're going to move on to girls golf and Ella Adkins. Ella's being escorted this evening by her parents, Danny and Sheila Adkins, and her sister, Bailey. Along with golf, Ella's in the choir. She's a member of the Beta, Key, FCCLA, FCA, and PEP clubs, the National Honor Society for High School Scholars, and she's an active member of her church. Ella plans to attend college and pursue a career in radiology. Ella Adkins.
He's still out of focus. Okay, he's good now.
Gabby Alfredo. She's being escorted this evening by her parents Ramona and Gennaro and her brother Quinn. Gabby has been in the band, the Beta Club, the Key Club, and is on the academic team. She plans to attend Eastern Kentucky University to earn a degree in criminal justice. Gabby Alfredo.
Do you need more weight on the front? Put the transmitter on the front.
Yeah, we're going to him.
Madison Hampton.
That looks awful.
Madison's being escorted this evening by her parents, JR and Jacqueline Hampton. She is also a member of the Raceland archery team, the Beta and Key clubs, FCCLA, FCA, FPS, the PEP Club, and FBLA. She's an active member of her church, Cliffside Worship, and part of the National Society for High School Scholars. Madison plans to attend Morehead State University and major in stenography and nuclear medicine. And we also want to wish her a very happy 18th birthday. Madison Hampton. Madison Coons. Madison's being escorted this evening by her mom and stepdad, Trista and Nick DeWeese, her dad and stepmom, Jason and Krista Coons, along with her sister Presley and her brother Brantley. Madison not only is a member of the golf team, but she's also in the choir, the Beta Club, the Key Club, FCA, FCCLA, FBLA, FPS, and a member of the PEP Club. She's also a member of the National Society for High School Scholars. Madison's future plans are to go to college and pursue a career in child psychology. Madison Coons. Sophie Maynard. Sophie is being escorted by her twin Nim, her dad JD, her brother Trey, her sister-in-law Vanna, her stepdad Rob, stepsister Macy, and she's being accompanied with a picture and in the spirit of her mom Emily and her dog Chloe. Sophie also plays basketball on the track team and is the TSA vice president. She's also an active member and attends Cerrito Church of Christ. Sophie plans to attend Transylvania University with her twin sister and become a dermatologist and cosmetic injector. Sophie Maynard. Moving on to our cheerleaders, Katie Likens. Katie's being escorted this evening by her parents, Tracy and Jason Likens, her brothers, Andrew, Mason, and Titus, her sister, Hannah, and her niece and her best friend, baby Emery. Katie has been cheering for 10 years. She's a member of the academic team. She's in the Beta and Key clubs, and a graduate and now senior representative for the Ashland Student Leadership Alliance, and she is a member of the Young Women's Lead Council. Katie is an active member of her church, a counselor for church camp, and loves hanging out with baby Emery. Katie plans to attend college and hopefully cheer. She would like to become an occupational therapist and work with First Steps program for infants and 3-year-olds. Katie Likens. Yeah. Shylin McPeak. She's being escorted this evening by her mom, Kendra McPeak, her dad, Michael Miller, her grandparents, Nancy and Talmadge McPeak. In addition to cheer, she's also a member of the chamber choir, the art and drama clubs. Shylin has been in the Addams Family, Heathers, Clue, Little Shop of Horrors, and Haydentown musical performances. She is going to Northern Kentucky University to get her BFA in musical theater performance. Shylin McPeak. Brenna Wellman. Brenna's being escorted this evening by her parents, Keith and Misty Wellman, her brothers, Braden and Bryce, and his wife, Micah, sister, Brooke Goodwin, and her husband, Ryan, and nephew, Reese. She is a varsity cheerleader captain and has been cheering for 8 years. She is also on the varsity softball and volleyball teams, Beta Club president, a member of the Key Club, and Spanish Honor Society, FBLA. She is a graduate of the Ashland Student Alliance Youth Leadership Program. Brenna's going to Shawnee State University to continue her softball career and study nursing. Brenna Wellman. Moving on to football, number 1, Bryson Rousey. Bryson's being escorted this evening by his parents, Amanda and Dave Rousey, brothers Caleb, Ian, and Paxton, and sister Bailey. Bryson has played football for 14 years. He's a member of the track team. He's in the Beta Club. He's the webmaster for the Key Club, the parliamentarian for the FBLA Club. He is also a graduate of the Ashland Student Alliance Youth Leadership Program a 2025 McConnell House Croquet Tournament champion, a 3-time weightlifting meet champion. Bryson plans to attend college and study radiology. Number 1, Bryson Rousey. Number 2, Shannon Marucci. Shannon's being escorted this evening by his parents, Billy and James Marucci, his mom, Misty Tackett, and his girlfriend, Nim Maynard. He had played varsity football for 4 years, and he's on the tennis team. A member of FBLA, TSA, and Beta Club, Shannon is also a 2025 McConnell House Croquet Tournament champ and homecoming pickleball tournament champs with his partner, Nim, beating Mr. Collins and Mr. Reed. Shannon's future plans are to play college football and study accounting. Number 2, Shannon Marucci. Number 4, Logan Lockwood. Logan's being escorted this evening by his mom, Emily Lockwood, his sister, Kinsley Hudson, his grandparents, Carla and Bill Lockwood, and his aunt, Jackie Musser. Logan has played 4 years of varsity football and is a member of the track team. He plans on going to college to play football and get a degree in engineering. Number 4, Logan Lockwood.
Thank you for saying that, because they're going to hear it when I get done now, too.
Number 7, Landon Goodall. Landon's being escorted this evening by his parents, Shane and Melissa Goodall. Landon has played football for 14 years. He's a member of TSA, FBLA, and the Key Club. He plans to attend BCTC in Lexington and study surgical technology. Number 7, Landon Goodall. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Number 8, Parker Ison. Parker's being escorted this evening by his parents, Jesse and Susan Ison, his brother Peyton, his grandfathers, Billy Ison and Kenny Lax. Parker's played varsity football for 4 years, 3 years of basketball, 4 years on the baseball team. He's also an active member of the Worthington Nazarene Church and a student leader. Parker is also enjoying golfing, hunting, fishing, and weightlifting. He plans to attend college, play baseball, and pursue a degree in industrial safety. Number 8, Parker Ison. Number 26, Max Burton. Max is escorted this evening by his parents, Sarah and Travis Burton. Max is also on the varsity track team, a member of the academic team, TSA, Beta, and Key Clubs. He plans to attend college and earn a degree in engineering. Number 26, Max Burton. Number 51, Carson Bowden. Carson's being escorted this evening by his parents, Matt and Haley Bowden, along with his sister Taylor. He's been on the varsity football team for 4 years. He's also a member of the tennis team and the TSA club. Carson plans to attend BCTC in the fall and major in the APT program. Number 51, Carson Bowden. Number 56, Christopher Spradlin. Christopher's being escorted this evening by his mama, Michelle Miller, his papa, Dallas Wheeler, his sister Isabel, his brother Garrett Elkins, his aunt and uncle Elizabeth and Chris Gibson, and his girlfriend Lillian Stevens. Christopher has been on the football team for 2 years. He's also on the wrestling team, and he's a member of FCA. He plans to go to college to become a substance abuse counselor. Number 56, Christopher Spradlin. Number 60, Ian Vance. Ian is being escorted this evening by his parents, Sarah and Jamie Vance, and his sister, Ella. Ian is also on the football team, as well as the academic team, and a member of TSA. His plans are to attend college, where he's undecided as what he wants to do, but he will have a successful career. Number 60, Ian Vance. Number 64, Alex Haar. Alex is being escorted this evening by his parents, Matt and Heather Haar. He's played football for 6 years. He's on the tennis team, and he's also a member of the Beta, Key, FBLA, FCA, and TSA clubs. Alex is going to the University of Kentucky to major in finance. Number 64, Alex Haar. Number 68, Isaac Horsley. Isaac's being escorted this evening by his parents, Brian and Mandy Horsley, and his sister, Brianna. As one of the team captains, Isaac has been playing football since he was 4 years old and has never missed a season. He is a member of the Rubyville Community Church Youth Group. He's vice president of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and part of the 1,500-pound football weight club. Isaac plans to attend ACTC in the fall for 2 years, then transfer to UK to earn a degree in mechanical engineering. Number 68, Isaac Horsley.
Not to do that again. It's like sticking your hand on a hot stove. It hurts.
Number 75, Jacob Literal.
And then we'll come back in. I'll start Pregame from there.
Jacob is escorted this evening by his parents, John and Kara Workman, along with his little sister, Gemma. He is a football team captain. He's been playing football since kindergarten, is a member of the 1,500-pound weightlifting club. He's also a member of the Beta, Key, and TSA clubs. Jacob plans to go to college, play football, and earn a degree in physical therapy. Number 75, Jacob Literal. Fans, let's give all of our fall seniors a big Rams round of applause for their accomplishments.
Amen. I'm going to have to send a posse out after me.
Break that open.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
At Members Choice Credit Union, we believe that strong communities begin with strong partnerships, and that starts with trust. Since 1932, we've proudly served the families and businesses of this region because your goals matter, your family matters, and your future should be built on a foundation you can count on and trust. Members Choice Credit Union, your money, your future, your choice.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Luce, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, Stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
The Total Media Sports Network presents Raceland Rams football live on Kool TV. Now let's go to the Rams Stadium for the pregame show and the voice of the Raceland Rams, James Collier.
The Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth on the campus of Raceland Worthian High School. Beautiful evening here tonight at Rams Stadium. Senior night for the Rams as they welcome in the Paris Greyhounds for a district showdown here tonight in this latter part of October. Good evening, everyone. James Carey, happy to have you along with us here as the Rams 6-1 on the season entertain the 4-3 Paris Greyhounds. Both sit at 1-0 on the season in district play. Raceland got the win last week over Fairview. Paris knocked off Nicholas County to get their first district win in the early start of that slate. So both teams with good starts, and they should be a good matchup here tonight. Paris, again, snapping a 3-game losing streak after coming in blistering hot to start the season. 56-0 win over Frankfort, 36-32 Williamsburg winner, 35-22 win over Pineville. Then they fell to Somerset 42-7. 24-21 losers to Newport. They lost to Perry County Central 40-21, and then bounced back with a 46-12 win over Nicholas County and our head coach Dane Dameron in his first season in Paris. Raceland no trouble last week with Fairview, 55-6. They win it, and would like to see the Rams continue that winning ways as they celebrate senior night. 26 seniors that was honored here this evening. We'll step out for a first break. We'll come back. We'll set the scene and get you ready for kickoff as we've got a good one on tap here tonight. The Rams and the Greyhounds, and our coverage continues after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family, because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth as we get you ready for kickoff. Here on Countdown to Kickoff, as the Raceland Rams welcome in the Paris Greyhounds. Taking a look at the visitors on the scoreboard, the Greyhounds, winners last week, 46-12 over Nicholas County. They gave up 336 rushing yards, but Nicholas County coughed it up 5 times. That certainly helped. Paris 6 of 11 through the air, 173 for Guy Turner, the junior quarterback in his first season in Paris. 2 touchdowns last week. He made touchdown passes to Brandon Santiago, 3 catches, 2 of those for scores for 63 yards. Traden Merle had 1 catch for 67, and Zarion Snowden 2 for 43. Monty Bell, 15 carries for 88 yards, a rushing touchdown. Guy Turner got into the end zone 3 times, and he is a dual-threat quarterback. He will do a little bit of everything. He can throw it, he can run. We talked at length about him Wednesday night on Inside Raceland Football. He's a guy that you have to make certain you get him on the ground. You cannot give him opportunities to get free. He will do a lot of things on the back end if you don't rally to the ball. As you look across the defensive side, there was several players, 6 to be exact, that had double-digit tackles. Chase Williams led the way with 20 on the evening. Dexter Leverett, 18. Brandon Santiago, 15. Monty Bell with 14. Aiden Goff and Braydon Santiago with 13. All right, we'll step out for the national anthem. We'll come back and continue our coverages after this on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for. Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar. Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
Ram Pride Marching Band performing the national anthem here on senior night. Welcome back to the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. Let's go down and get some action of the band as they perform here. Got a little extra time tonight before pregame action with senior night going on.
Good job there by the Ram Pride Marching Band under the direction of Melissa Brookshire. As we take a look at the matchup tonight, Raceland coming off a hearty win last week over Fairview. Raceland had the running clock in motion in the first quarter, putting up 35 first-quarter points en route to a 55-6 victory. Jake Waller, perfect, 11 of 11, 201 yards, 4 touchdowns. He threw 2 passing touchdowns to Bryson Rousey. Both balls that he caught were passing touchdowns. Ison, 3 catches for 67. Scout Wilkes, 2 for 42. Landon Stiltner caught the first ball that Waller threw, and it was just a little dump down pass. And I talked to Landon in class earlier this week, and I said, you were the most surprised person in the building that you caught that ball. He said, when I turned, I thought it was a defender, and he said it was Bryson right beside him. And he's like, oh, wait a minute, I got blocking and a lane to the end zone. And he goes to the end zone 37 yards for the touchdown. It's kind of been that way. Last week, the 3 primary backs for Raceland, Marushi Arnett and Stiltner, had a total of 5 carries. The Rams only rushed for 100 yards last week on 14 totes. But again, they had opportunities to get people rested. They got in, got out. They were efficient, and that's the most important part when you get to this time of the year. When you have an opportunity to take care of business, you take care of business and do it well. You also got a lot of guys that got some extended playing time, one of those being Aiden Bell, the freshman running back, also a linebacker. 2 carries for 30 with a rushing touchdown of 27. He also led the team in tackles with 9. And I know his dad very well, and he is cut from a very, very athletic cloth. He comes naturally by it. Aiden, a great kid. He just, in the building, barely talks. I mean, he doesn't say 2 words sideways. Just a great kid. But great to see him play well. Sean Short, another player that's going to be in that group coming up. He's a sophomore. Had 7 tackles last week. Logan Burks in the mix as well with 4. And then it just kind of sprinkled there as everybody that was in the gray jerseys last week got playing time. And that was one of the things that Coach talked about on the show Wednesday night was everybody on the sideline got in. And that's a good night when you get an opportunity to do that. You get a time to move through it and go forward, to continue pushing forward. So a good week for the Rams for sure, and hopefully the stuff is continuing here tonight. They will see. So good look field level as the Rams going through some final warm-ups. Again, a little bit of an altered schedule tonight because of senior night. The teams had to come out early, warm up, and then go back into the locker rooms for senior night while the seniors were recognized. 26 total seniors in the senior night festivities tonight. 12 of those football, and then the other 14 band, cheer, dance, golf, and I'm trying to think if I missed any. I think that's everybody there. But 26 seniors in the fall sports class. So great evening here tonight. Rams all in those black jerseys. Paris isn't all white. So should be a fun one. Good night for football. Weather feels absolutely perfect outside. And happy to have everyone along with us here this evening. We're going to step out for a break. We'll come back and we'll meet our officials, get our weather report, and get you ready for kickoff. Rams and the Greyhounds next on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
All right, back at the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth as we get you set for Raceland and Paris tonight. Let's go take a look at our officials this evening. They're brought to you part by Tri-State Ophthalmology. For all your eye care needs, see Tri-State Ophthalmology at 2841 Lexington Avenue National, providing complete eye care with compassion. That's Tri-State Ophthalmology. 7-man crew tonight. You see Dane Dammer there talking it up with 4 of the members on the crew, Dave Anderson and Jeff Atkins in that mix. Our referee tonight's P.D. Harris. Our umpire is Charlie Wilcoxon. Left judge is Paul Buckley. The head lineman, Jeff Shooty Atkins. Back judge, Davey Anderson. Side judge is Greg Stevens. And the field judge is Greg Bays. Let's take a look at tonight's weather forecast. It's brought to you in part by Air Supreme. For Supreme service you can count on, visit AirSupremeLLC.com. 60 degrees at kickoff. Cloudy conditions. Winds 5 to 7. Easterly winds. Looks to be pretty much calm for the moment. I think we'll stay no issues with any weather tonight. There is weather coming in to the area over the weekend on to Sunday. Some significant rainfalls, but tomorrow's going to be very nice outside. But Sunday, it is going to be nasty, to say the least, as it goes forward. All red zone trips tonight for the Rams, as well as first downs, are brought to you in part by our great friends at Johnson Chiropractic. When muscle and joint pains slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. Give him a call at 606-473-5151. Our halftime show is brought to you in part by Glockner of Ashland. The Glockner of Ashland Auto Group, where your options for best selection of Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep cars and trucks. Visit Glockner of Ashland, located on Greenup Avenue, or check them out online at glocknerofashland.com. This game's also brought to you in part tonight by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance need, see the great folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. And then don't forget, at the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll give us our Johnson Chiropractic Player of the Game. And our good friends over at DSI, Ron Keaton, taking care of the T-shirts for our players as we give them a shirt each week. Last week, it was Eli Evans. He mossed a guy. The funny thing was that the catch that he made last week in the end zone, my wife, she shoots photography for the newspaper and also does stuff for the team, and she had the shot perfectly. Eli never caught that ball until he was completely on his backside in the end zone, and the ball just fell in his lap. And you kind of watched it. It was funny when he got to the bottom of the catch. He kind of made a quick rip and pulled it toward him. And I asked him in the hallways this week. I said, "You never caught that ball?" He said, "No, I never had my hands anywhere near that ball until I got on the turf, and then it was just kind of there, and I reached over and grabbed it and pulled it back in." So, hey, whatever works, right? Our great crew tonight, my executive producer is Trey Collier. Up top, Charlie Morrison. Field level cameras, Lily Stevens and Brock Stewart. And the camera shot you see right now, that's my older son, Nicholas Collier, who is also a staff member at Paris, making the trip up. He's going to shoot a wedding for one of his friends that he went to high school with tomorrow, so it lined up perfectly. So got a chance to come in and be here for tonight's game and then do the wedding tomorrow and then head back home. The only bad part of it is the best part of him coming in didn't come. That's my grandson. I would have had him up here tonight, letting him call the game with me. That would have been fun. Get away from my brownie. I'll smack your hands. All right, we've got all the seniors out there for the lineup. Let's see which ones go out. They're going to carry the 47 jersey. That was from Isaiah Dinger. He would have been our 13th senior this year. We lost him at the beginning of the year due to a terrible car accident. So the Rams will don his jersey as they walk out tonight for our captain's meeting at midfield. Ian Vance, Chris Spradlin, Carson Bowden, Max Burton, hand in hand with head coach Mike Sammons in his 12th season. 112-44 in his tenure here in Ramland.
Don't anticipate anything like that happening. Coaches have certified teams are legally correct. So we want to
right, Paris has won the toss. And Paris wants the football. All right, Paris won the toss. They'll take the football. We will take one final break. Back in 60 seconds for kickoff. Raceland and Paris next on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
All right, back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. Here come the Rams. The 100th season for the Rams as they come out of the tunnel, and they are ready to get things underway here tonight. All decked out in black, Paris all in white. Good crowd on hand here tonight. A very comfortable evening for this evening's ball game. All right, so as we said on the other side, Paris did win the coin toss. They want the football first. So it's going to be Seth Morris, the sophomore left-footed kicker. That's going to start things off for us here this evening. Rams will be on the road the next 2 weeks. They'll finish up district play next week up in Carlisle. And then out to East Carter in Grayson on Halloween night for the final game of the regular season. Back to return for the visiting Greyhounds is Travion Merle near side and Monty Bell, and it's Bell who takes it at the 10-yard line. Streaking right up the far sideline, and a penalty marker goes flying. P.D. Harris lets that one uncork all the way from the 10. He got it up to about the 27-yard line, so we'll see what the infraction comes out. Should be a hold or a block in the back. It'll be a block in the back, so they'll get it on out to the 27, and then we'll get a 10-yard penalty from there. Yeah, there's Kenny Lex. He's in the house tonight. Calls a fumble. So 1st and 10 from the 17 for the Greyhounds is their quarterback, the junior Guy Turner, wearing number 6. Cody Trumbo, the big center. Twin set for Turner on 1st and 10, working right to left. Puts a man in motion. That's Santiago. They'll give it off to him on an end around, trying to find a crease to the outside edge, and there's nothing there. Landon Bloss pinballs him down. Shannon Marucci also there. A gain of 3 on the play, on the little pitch pass, if you will. Takes the ball after the 20-yard line, 2nd down and 7. Turner in his first season with the Greyhounds. Play clock's at 10 as they break the huddle near side hash market. And Twin said he'll stay with Monty Bell in his left pocket. The take to give to Bell on a stretch outside, trying to find the crease, and there's nothing there but a wall of black jerseys. Jackson King finishes him off. It's going to be a loss, and it's 3rd and long. That's something that Raceland has done so well this year. They have been stingy defensively. Taking back for a loss of 1 on the play. Make it 3rd down and 8 coming up. Raceland giving up on the season, averaging 108 yards that they've allowed on the ground, 235 total. 3rd down and 8. Turner wants to throw. Pressure coming up the middle. Lets this one fly, and it's incomplete. He was going downfield for Santiago. He was being matched step for step with Max Burton. And the pass falls incomplete, and it's 4th down. Lauren Huffman tuned in tonight from the usual place in Florida. A very unique punting style. Jonah Arnett fields it, drops it, takes it back near field, comes near side with blockers out in front. He's across the 30, stiff arm and pushed out of bounds, and a great return for the Rams. So for the moment, down inside the Paris 30. Looks like they're going to put it at about the 26 or the 27. And we get a personal foul against Raceland. Look at that one on Bryson Toole. So a dead ball foul on the back end. So 1st down and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Rams as the junior quarterback Jake Waller brings his crew out. Over 1,000 yards this season. Two receivers each way for Waller. Puts a man in motion. That's Stiltner. He'll pitch it out to him. Stiltner juggles, gets to the outside edge. Turns the corner at the 30. Down the sideline he goes and gets chased out of bounds as Monty Bell takes him down. Both teams using a little pop pass, if you will. And a Johnson Chiropractic 1st down for the Rams as they're knocking on the... Actually, they knocked the door down. They're down inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone down to the 17. Gain of 25 on the play. Stiltner in the left pocket of Waller on 1st down and 10. The take to give to Stiltner. Stiltner right up the gut, and they're not going to stop him. Stiltner to the house for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. Landon Stiltner's 13th rushing touchdown of the season. The Rams need very little time to cash in. They make it 6-0 on their opening drive. So Stiltner's rushing touchdown has the Rams in front 6-0. And Jake Waller out for the extra point attempt. 28 of 30 on the season. Ison sets it down, kick is up, and is good. 7-0 Rams. Back after this on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
A broadcasting icon was lost late Wednesday night when Ashland legend Dickie Martin passed away. Martin followed in his late father's footsteps when he took over the mic. A broadcasting icon was lost late Wednesday night when Ashland
Tribute
legend
to our
Dickie
good
Martin
buddy,
passed
Dickie
away.
Martin.
Martin followed in his late father's footsteps when he took over the mic for the Tomcats full-time in 1975 and was celebrating his 50th season as the voice of the Cats. From all of us
We
at
lost
Kool
Dickie
TV and
earlier
Raceland
this
Athletics,
week.
we send our
He
deepest
lost
thoughts
his
and
battle with
prayers to the
cancer.
entire Martin family
Dickie
and
was
the
a
Ashland community.
Good personal friend, just a phenomenal broadcaster and loved by everybody in the Ashland community. But every year when we made the trip down to Lexington to go play in a state championship, Dickie would always text me and he goes, I hope Mike gets one tonight. And every year he texted me and he said, let's go get one for the Rams. This one's for you tonight, Dickie. The Rams' first drive, 2 plays, 27 yards, and it was all Landon Stiltner. 17 yards on that last run to get it in the end zone. Second down and 10 for the Greyhounds from the 20. Turner fakes the pitch, and he runs into nothing but black jerseys. Penalty marker flies in from behind. Alex Headley on the stop. And Guy Turner gets swallowed up, and let's see what they decide to do with this. We get a face mask against Raceland. So a 5-yard penalty on this one. So out to the 27, so give him a gain of 2 on the carry. And then the penalty marker on the backside of that against the Rams. So they've been flagged twice in this ball game. And it's second down and 3 coming up. Swings this one to the outside, and that one's going nowhere. It was out to Zarian Snowden. Bryson Rousey blew that one up. We talked to Coach Salmons earlier this week, and one of the things he talked about was Rousey has been playing so well on the corner position. They've not really used him that much on the offensive side of things. And that's one of the things that the depth that they've had this year has allowed them to do that. Here's Turner on 3rd and 6, a low snap, rolling out right. Plants, he's bottled up, trying to escape, does get it free. He makes the connection there with Monty Bell, but he's going to be short of the distance to gain. And it's 4th down. They'll get him to the 26 on a gain of 2. Calls a fumble, kid. He's in the house, people. He's there. Score starting to populate across the bottom of our screen on 4th down now for the Greyhounds. This one's going to tick down. They'll take the snap. They'll try to run it. They'll zip it out far side, and it's not there. They got it to Snowden, but he didn't make the distance to gain. And the Rams defended that nicely. So the Rams will take over with another short field. They needed 5. They got 4. Needed 4, got 3. So 1st down and 10 for the Rams from the Paris 29-yard line. This time it's Marucci in the backfield with Waller. Trips wide to the right. Waller play action, brings it off in the bubble screen inside to Ison, and that ball was nearly picked off. It falls incomplete, but it deflected off of Ison's hands and bounced up into the air around a wall of white jerseys. It hit the defender in the best place it could have hit him for a Rams fan. in the hands. Here's a handoff, a sweep to the near side. Stiltner racing to the end zone. 2 more times tonight. Landon Stiltner running like a man possessed. Another rushing touchdown for the junior tailback. Stiltner's 14th rushing touchdown of the season. And with 7:24 to go in the opening frame, it's 13-0 Rams on the Ice and Card and Collectibles instant replay. They're just making Paris. You can tell Paris wants no part of that run that's coming at them right now. Waller booms this one through and makes it 14-0 Rams. 7:24 to play in the first. Back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
2 plays, 29 yards. Landon Stiltner, 2 carries for 46 yards tonight. Both of them have gone to the house for touchdowns. And the Rams lead at 14-0 with 7:24 to play in the opening frame as we welcome you back here inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. The left-footed kicker of Seth Morris ready to send this one deep. Pins it on the far sideline. Santiago from the 15. Coming near side and gets bottled up. Aiden Bell finishes him off. Landon Goodall kind of pinned him down to where he couldn't get any further inside. There's Mr. Stiltner on the sideline, hanging out with that offensive line that's leaving him gaping holes to run through. Two carries. The first one was a little pop pass. That one went as a pass. So, yeah, he's touched the ball all 3 times tonight. So down 14 are the Greyhounds. Turner from the gun. Bell in his left pocket. Gives it off to Bell on a sweep to the right. He'll fall through past the 30 and pick up a yard, maybe 2 past it. Alex Headley making the stop on the other side. Take him out to the 31 on a gain of 3. Paris gave up 366 rushing yards last week to Nicholas County and still won 42-16. Or 46-12, excuse me. Nicholas County put it on the ground 5 times last week. Here's Turner, tries to keep it, and he gets buried. Bryson Toole gets home. Alex Headley also there. The duo drops him for a loss. Back to the 29 on the sack for a loss of 2. Toole pick up his first sack of the season. So 3rd and 9 now for the Greyhounds. Receiver each way for Turner. The low snap. Wants to swing it out near sideline. A sidearm throw brings it out near side. That's Monty Bell who makes the grab. Max Burton and, that was actually Landon Bloss coming downhill making the stop. And it brings up 4th down. So back to the 31 it goes, and it's 4th down and 7. So far, Paris, 9 total yards, 7 through the air, 2 on the ground. And another 4th down conversion coming up here. Let's see if they roll Bryson Hayden. A little rugby-style kick. Arnett will field it at his own 35. Makes a man miss. Comes far sideline across midfield. And then gets taken out of bounds into the Paris sideline. So they'll get it down to the Paris 42, 4:54 to play in the opening frame. And the Rams offense back to work. Pikeville leads Paintsville 7-0 early on. East Carter out to a 16-0 lead on Lewis County. Johnson Central leading Greenup 15-0. Boyd in front of Rowan 14-0. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Working toward the baseball field. The take, the give to Stiltner. Stiltner a little shimmy shake. This time he gets met in the hole. Leading the surge is Chase Williams, number 55. Well, the first time that Stiltner's touched the ball tonight that's not gone to the end zone on a rushing attempt. He has the one completed pass on the little pop pass, if you will. He'll start to the left side with Marucci as an H-back right. The take, the give. Stiltner slips, dives forward, made a man miss in the backfield. Snowden brings him down, but a penalty marker in the backfield. This is typically in the area of a hold, and there it is against the Rams. They'll get that one on Jake Littoral. A 10-yard penalty will take it back to near midfield, back to the 49-yard line. So 2nd and 17 now for the Rams. Stiltner on a sweep near side. Makes a cut back inside. Gets dragged down, and there should be laundry flying, and there it comes. Monty Bell dragged him down with a horse collar tackle. That's the only way he was saving Stiltner from going to the house for 6 more. That was his only option, was grab a hold and hang on, and he about looked like a Superman cape flapping in the wind. So he'll get down to the 27, a gain of 22. And then the penalty on the backside of that should take it down to the 12. Well, that doesn't. All right, either way. So 1st and 10 inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone as Joan Arnett gets his first touch of the evening. Inside the 15 down to the 13-yard line. Give him a gain of 4. Arnett on the season, 48 carries, 280 yards, 5 touchdowns. He's also caught 6 balls for 102 yards and a score. Rams going on an I formation this time with Landon Bloss as the fullback. They'll give it off to Marucci. Marucci slips off the left edge, and the Rams go into their version of the tush push, and the big man, Isaac Horsley's leading the surge. Take a look at this on the Ice and Garden Collectibles instant replay. You've got about 700 pounds of ham behind it, pushing the big tugboat down the path. Big Horsley says, let's go. So another Johnson Chiropractic first down for the Ramblers as they go down inside the 5 to the 3. So a gain of 10. Rams will stay in that I formation. Waller takes, gives it to Marucci. Marucci guides his way through and into the end zone for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. Shayna Marucci's 4th rushing touchdown of the season. As he takes it in from 3 yards out, and the Rams extend the lead. It's 20-0. Somebody needs to tell the Rams fans on the sideline here to get up and get excited. We put them on TV, and they're just sitting there like they're watching a tennis match, for God's sake. Waller for the extra point attempt. Eisen puts it down. He'll split the uprights. 21-0 Rams. Back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Since 1932, part of our journey.
5 plays, 42 yards, a minute 56. The Rams take off the clock. Shannon Marucci dives in from 3 yards out. Now the Rams extend the lead. It's 21-0 as we welcome you back here to senior night inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here tonight. Deep kickoff at the 12 from Seth Morris. Santiago slips a tackle. Down the far sideline he goes, and he's going to get hemmed up and finally chased out of bounds into his bench, but a nice return there by the junior, as he'll take it down into Rams territory for the first time tonight. They'll get him out at the 43. So the best starting field position for the visiting Greyhounds. Oh, that was good. Little Ozzy and a little laugh in the booth. I love it. Turner and Bell in the backfield. The take to give. Bell off right tackle, tries to spin free, and that's big Alex Headley that had him wrapped up. Toole was in there as well. Second down and long. Give him a gain of a yard down to the 42-yard line. Rams in front 21-0 here. 3 times they've had the football, and they've gone to the end zone all 3. Trips wide to the left. Turner pumps, slips forward, and Alex Headley stays home and brings him to the ground. Second time the Rams have gotten home. Big Alex Headley with his sack. That's his 4th sack of the season. So back inside the 45 to the 46-yard line on a loss of 4 on the big sack from Alex Headley. And that was something that Coach Sammons talked to me about Wednesday night on the Inside Raceland Football. They could not allow this quarterback to have a play breakdown and go into backyard quarterback, because that's when he gets dangerous. 3 receivers, wide left, 1 right. Bell in his right pocket on 3rd and 13. Turner, pressure coming off the edge. Rifles this one out, and it's knocked down. Bryson Rousey defends it nicely from behind. No flags on the play. 4th down on the incompletion. And the Greyhounds, there's no chance they're not going for it here. They went for it inside their own 30. They're at the Raceland 46, down 21. Looking defensively on that back line, you've got Arnett and Goodall in the safety positions, and then Burton and Rousey as the corners. 4th and 13. Turner, a low snap. Pressure coming off the edges. Now up the middle. He'll take off and run. Slips 1 tackle. Marucci meets him at the 35, but he'll drive the legs and push it forward. And a first down for the Greyhounds, their first of the contest. But it's going to be negated with a hold in the backfield, and it'll be 4th and 23 now after the hold against the Greyhounds. Lawrence leads Estill County 14-0. Boyd in front of Rowan 14-0 that game in the second quarter. On 4th and 23. This one's nearly blocked as he had to redirect as Bryson Toole kept it from going there, but they're going to get it down at the 1. It's a really good kick. Again, in high school, you don't have to keep yourself out of the end zone the entire time. So the Rams will have 99 yards of green space to travel after a beautiful kick that got behind the Rams' return of Jonah Arnett. So 53 seconds to play here in the first frame. This is, a lot of coaches say, this is one of the most dangerous positions on a field with a team that has an explosive offensive attack because you've got nothing but green space out in front of you if somebody gets free. Raceland will go in the T formation. Here's the take, the give. They got him in the end zone, and it was Marucci that fought to get out of the end zone. That was about a safety. So we will get a yard out of it, but a really good push inside from that defense of the Greyhounds. And that was all Marucci fighting to get out of the end zone to keep away from the safety. They stay in that T formation. Waller wants to throw, rolling out now left. He's going to run. He's got all kinds of room as he sprints down the far sideline and then gets thrown down over on the far side and loses the football. They're going to say as he was down. So Raceland will not cough it up on the fumble, but a nice play here by Waller on the run.
First down.
And yeah, he came out. The ball came out as he got thrown to the ground. You could see it there on the Ice Cards and Collectibles instant replay. So out to the. Well, they've changed the play now. So they've gone back and talked. So now Mike Sammons just gets a penalty marker for coming all the way on the field from Petey Harris. So the Rams cough it up for the first time in the ball game after a great run. And Coach Sammons is not happy whatsoever. So a short field for the Greyhounds, trailing 21-0, but 10 ticks left to go in the first quarter. Coach Sammons going and having a conversation with his quarterback. I can see it. He's right in front of me right now. Turner wanting to throw. Rifles this one out near sideline. Santiago makes the catch. He gets dumped by Landon Goodall inside the 30, and that's the end of the first quarter. Rams in front 21-0. Second quarter when we return after this here on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Since 1932, part of our journey.
Back at the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth as we head to the second quarter. 21-0, Raceland in front. It'll be second down and 6 for the Greyhounds, driving toward the baseball field now after forcing the turnover. Full collection of scores across the scoreboard tonight. Only 2 were missing. We've not seen any scores in Jackson County, Morgan County, and West Carter Breathitt. So if you see those, let us know and we'll get them updated. All right, 2nd and 6 as we've got a new quarterback out there. That's Braylon Francis. As he'll give this one off on the inside handoff, and not much there. That was Bell on the carry. And he'll go back for a loss of a yard. Raceland tonight defensively. 7 rushing attempts by the Greyhounds for -2. That'll get it done most nights. So Francis, a sophomore, had only thrown 1 pass this season. Not sure what's the reason he's out there instead of Turner, but either way, the sophomore is going to sling it here. Brings it out near sideline. Bell gets upended and a big hit there by Bryson Rousey as he comes downhill with a big hit. We'll take him down to the 26 on a gain of 3. So 4th down and 4. The Greyhounds 0 for 1 on 4th down tries. Raceland defensively this season, 22% of the time they've only given up 4th down tries, 6 of 27 total. The Greyhounds break the huddle at 8 on the play clock. They're going to have to hustle. That one's at 0s, and there's your penalty marker. Now they got a timeout, I think, first before it went away. Jeff Shooty Atkins looked like he got shot out of a cannon on the far sideline, running down the sideline as Dane Dameron was calling the timeout. Davey Anderson, he faked it. He went up with it and stopped midstream. I didn't know Davey had that kind of control in him. That's impressive. Great to see Davey Anderson back out there. You know, you talk about a feel-good story. Davey battled cancer and has won his battle. Each and every time that he's gone back to the doctors with his scans, everything's come back positive. And just great to see Davey back out here running around and doing what he loves. Just think the world of Dave Anderson. I've known him for so many years. He was umpiring when my older son was a player here at Raceland. I was on staff, and Davey and I, we've stayed in touch and all the way through and stuff. And I remember I was at the hospital with my wife on the day that we found out that Davey was having the issues. His wife actually was the liaison with my wife's surgery that she was doing, and we were talking back and forth and how things transpired so quickly from that point. But so great to see Davey back out here.
You said it right, running. Davey walks nowhere.
All right, here we go. 4th down and 4. Greyhounds offense from the Rams 26. Francis with Bell in the left pocket. A tight end to the right. Pressure coming up the middle. Lets this one fly down the middle, going to the end zone. Had his man there, and it's incomplete. It was Brandon Santiago as he nearly took out the lawn chair warriors on the back of the end zone. I guess would it be better for the lawn chair mafia?
Lawn chair mafia.
There we go. I like that a little better. That's got a little bit of a better sound to it. So the lawn chair mafia makes the stop. The Raceland Rams get the turnover on downs. They'll take over on their own 26, leading 21-0 as we start the opening minute of the second quarter. 2 backs in the backfield with Waller. The take to give to Stiltner. Stiltner knifing his way off that right edge, and gets stopped after a nice gain. Bell leading the surge. There's the quarterback for Paris out of his shoulder pads. So out across the 30 to the 31, a gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Raceland 149 total yards of offense. Already 124 through the air. Here's Marucci pinballing off of people, steamrolling across the 40. The pile continues to move. It's a rugby scum to midfield.
Rumbling across the midfield stripe, 49-yard line.
Philly ain't got nothing on the Rams. A push of 20 and a Johnson Chiropractic first down for the Rams, their 8th of the ball game. 2 receivers each way, blitz coming. Waller dumps it out near side. Eli Evans with blockers out in space. Tight ropes up the near sideline and gets pushed out of bounds by 3 white jerseys. Monty Bell was the first man there. Also on the backside was Travion Mizell. We talked about Eli Evans so much this week. Coach called him a phenom. He said the kid does things that you just don't coach in practice. I formation for the Rams. Hand off to Marucci. Bounces it outside. Makes a man miss 30. Gets downhill. And a nice gain for the running back as Marucci brings it to the near side. And another Ram Pharmacy first down as he's down inside the 30. They'll go to the 27 on a gain of 11. Chunk plays for the Rams. They line it up. They're ready to go quick. Waller drops this one. Marucci picks it up. He'll get dumped, but a nice job there of just picking up the ball. Making the hit in the backfield was number 57, Brajan Santiago. The Rams fortunate there not to lose the football. They will lose 3 on the play back to the 30 and make it 2nd and 13. Landon Bloss looking for his first carry of the season. He'll start in the left pocket. They'll stick it in his bread basket. He'll come off of right edge. Monty Bell, the inside linebacker, makes the connection with him at the 25, and Bloss rolls him down to the 23, 22-yard line. Give him the 23, a gain of 7. 3rd down and 6 for the Rams. Raceland on the season, 50% on 3rd down tries, 25 of 50. Stiltner in the backfield, an H-back of Bloss left. Low snap, the give to Stiltner, sweeping outside with blockers out in front. Makes a man miss, slips a tackle, 5 into the end zone for the 3rd time tonight. Touchdown, Raceland. Landon Stiltner's 3rd rushing touchdown of the evening, a 23-yard gain. 27-0 Rams lead it with 7:46 to play in the opening half. He got the edge. Landon Bloss sealed it, and you might as well forget it after that. Stiltner tonight, 6 carries for 99 yards. Kick is up and is through, and it's 28-0 with 7:46 to go in the half. Back after this on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
7 plays, 74 yards, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. And Landon Stiltner's 3rd touchdown of the night. He goes in from 23 yards out, and the Rams extend the lead. It's 28-0 with 7:46 to go. In the opening frames, welcome back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. James Carey, happy to have you along with us here tonight on senior night for the Rams. Seth Morris to swing it toward the softball field, the sophomore left-footed kicker. Drives this one deep. And able to get the touchback. That's something that we talked about him in the show this week, was he has the ability to, if the players are playing up looking for that little pooch kick that he has options of doing, he can hit it over top of their heads. He can get it between the 8 and 10 yard lines most times. And if you get that nice little roll, It'll connect, it'll kick and roll right on through. So the Rams, a defensive stop and a score from putting the running clock in motion in the first half in back-to-back weeks. Francis will stay in as quarterback. We've been told that the quarterback that started of Guy Turner appears to be done for the night on the Paris sideline. Slings this one to the outside, making a catch and running free as Snowden. Down the sideline he goes. The Rams are trying to run him down, and I don't know if they're going to get there. And it's a tackle at the 5-yard line. Scout Wilkes chases him down, but he'll get all the way down to the 5 for the Rams. Let's see if they put him at the 5. That's exactly where it's going to go. A 75-yard pitch and catch. And Scout Wilkes saves the touchdown for the moment. So 1st and goal for the Greyhounds. Their second first down of the contest. First one coming on the penalty. So now let's see if they try to go big here and run it in. They will. They'll put a man with a hand down. That's Dexter Leverett in the backfield in a single back set. And first we'll get a timeout. So timeout by Paris, their second of the half. So Paris's drives, 3 plays, 2 yards a punt, 4 plays, 9 yards turnover on downs, 3 plays, 3 yards a punt, 3 plays, minus 13 for a punt, 4 plays, 6 yards turnover on downs, and then currently executing this one here that 1 play brought him 75 yards in their 1st and goal. Raceland, 4 of their 5 drives have resulted in touchdowns. 2 plays, 27 yards, 2 plays, 29, 5 for 42, the 2-play, 1-yard drive and a fumble on the backside of it, and then 7 plays, 74 yards, and the touchdown after the turnover. Stiltner at 6 carries, 3 of those have gone to the house. Send me pics of Montana, too. Montana's a beautiful place. I don't know if you're talking about a dog or talking about the place of Montana, though. All right, here we go. Back underway. Paris on 1st and goal. Tried to throw it out to the far sideline. That's picked off. Raceland got it in the end zone. That's Bryson Rousey, his 2nd interception of the season. And Rousey's got cramps on both legs. Yeah, we got a little bit too late. Rousey with some cramp issues. Somebody get that boy some pickle juice. So 7:02 to go. And that's what the Rams defense has done this season. Every time it bends, it doesn't break. You give up the 75-yarder, and then what happens? You stand tall, force a turnover, and you get the football back. Rousey's up and good to go. He'll come to the near sideline. So the Rams will have the football on their own 20. And a touchdown here and an extra point puts the clock in motion the rest of the way. A win here tonight guarantees Raceland 2 home playoff games. They would go to Carlisle next week with the thought of probably locking up 3 with a win. There's some other history looming in the balance tonight that we're not going to allude to until this one gets final, but it is out there. If you know what I'm talking about, it's because you've been around for a while. If you're not, I'll surprise you at the end. All right, 1st down and 10. Here's Stiltner trying to get to the outside, and he gets met in the backfield. Good presence and press up the middle making the stop there was Travion Mizell. They'll take him back to the 20, no gain on the play. Here's Marucci trying to push his way backward. That would not let him take him down. Making the initial hit there was Chase Williams, but he was met by the bruiser of Shannon Marucci, who was not going to be taken to the ground. They're going to take him out to the 24 and a gain of 4, make it 3rd and 6 for the Rams. Raceland 1 of 1 on third down tries tonight. They need their 30 to move the sticks. Waller crawls up under center with a T formation. They'll pitch it out near side Arnett. Arnett surveying, finds a crease 30, first down yardage and more. Bell brings him out of bounds, and they're going to get 15 on the backside of that as he goes down inside the shoulder pads, trying to wrestle him to the ground. We'll see how far they take him out before he steps out of bounds. They're across the 35, looking around about the 36-yard line, and it should be 15 on the backside of it. Okay, so they're not going to get him with a horse collar because he did not take him to the ground. He went inside the shoulder pads, but he did not continue the drive to the ground, so therefore no penalty. So give him the Johnson Chiropractic first down out to the 37 now for the Rams. And the offense continues to move. Hand off Marucci right up the gut. He goes in the A gap. Gain of 4 out to the 41-yard line. You move that ball, I will yell at you guys. You've done a good job tonight. Don't mess it up. You got 7 blind mice on the field. You would think they could see the hash marks all the weeks. This crew here is a great crew, though. P.D. Harris's crew, they do a phenomenal job. Hash marks, what a concept. You got 4 sets of them on a football field, and sometimes we can't find any of them that can even get close. The second down snap, the give to Stiltner. Stiltner sticks a foot in the turf, grinding his way right up the seam, and he'll get pushed across to the midfield stripe, and another Johnson Chiropractic first down on a gain of 9. That'll take him over the century mark on the evening. And the Rams' 13th first down of the ball game. They were averaging coming in right at 18 a game. They got 13 here in the first half and rolling. And again, another touchdown and an extra point here would put the running clock in motion the rest of the way. Rams on the road the next 2 weeks, to Nicholas County next week, and then East Carter on Halloween. First down, the handoff. Nope. Play action. Waller going down the far side, and that was knocked away. Traden Morrell matching step for step with Parker Eisen. Second down and 10. Waller's only thrown it 4 times tonight. The first one he threw about 6 inches when he just pitched it out on the little sweep play there to Stiltner. Eli Evans catching the other ball. And then 2 incompletions. Stay tuned with us at the half. Brought to you in part by Glockner of Ashland Auto Group. And now timeout requested by Raceland as they were a little bit late getting out of the huddle. So their first time out of the half. Join me tomorrow morning right here on the Total Media Sports Network at Hank FM for Across the Line. We'll check all the scores from games around the area. Check in on the National League and American League Championship Series. And, of course, the Borders Sporting Goods Rant of the Week coming up tomorrow morning right here on the Total Media Sports Network. Still looking for West Carter and Breathitt or Jackson and Morgan, if anybody sees those scores. Let's see. Last time we checked, 29-7 halftime. Johnson Central in front of that one. Wheelersburg leading Minford 53-0 at halftime. Ironton rolling against Gallia Academy. And Paris gets a sideline warning and the break. All right, so both teams have had a sideline warning, so another one will be an infraction the rest of the way. All right, 2nd and 10 for the Rams out of the timeout in the T formation. They'll pitch it out to Stiltner, trying to come back to the near side. Slips a tackle, still dragging men down the field. He drags them all the way down inside the 20, but this one's probably coming back. Illegal hands to the face on Isaac Horsley. So the Rams will back this one up after the long run there by Landon Stiltner. And Stiltner's going to take a break. So the 15-yard penalty takes it back to the Rams 35 and makes it 2nd and 20 or 2nd and 25 for the Rams. They're going to bring Big Horsley to the sideline. He's going to go have a conversation with his offensive line coach, Mike Francis. And now timeout Raceland as they ran a late sub in there trying to get Horsley out of the game. So Raceland's 2nd timeout of the half now. So both teams with 1 timeout remaining. You can see the ferocity there in Coach Sammons' face. He is not happy with the execution that the Rams have had here in the last couple of minutes. And it's having that ability when you've got your opponent right there of putting them away. That's the biggest thing. Great shots there, field level. Can't say enough about my phenomenal crew tonight. 2 of my students here at the school in my media program. I've got my 2 sons on the broadcast tonight and a student from OU Southern working with us. This is his, I think, 4th game with us, I think. Brock Stewart doing a phenomenal job. All the kids are doing great tonight. At the half, we'll let the band put on a performance. Cheer and dance will be out there as well. We'll try to bring you as much of it as we can. All right, out of the timeout, 2nd and 25 as we go back underway. Waller rolling out left, wants to throw. Pressure coming. Cuts it back inside, gets a block, tries to get to the outside, gets out of bounds at the 40, and brings up 3rd and long. Or excuse me, they'll take him out at the 41. Okay. So gain of 6, 3rd and 19. One high safety for the Greyhounds. Waller flushes Marucci out of the backfield, wants to throw, pressure coming, setting up a screen. He's got it perfectly. Arnett with a head of steam and a stiff arm at midfield. They try to punch the ball out, they take it midfield, so they're back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down coming up for the Rams. They're going to give him the Paris 49, so a gain of 10. It'll be 4th and 9. Raceland 40% on 4th down tries this season, 4 of 10. This will be their first one here this evening. Twin set. Arnett and Evans on the boundary left. 5 guys across that second level, 1 high safety. You've got single coverage on the near side, and the Rams are going to talk it over. So they take their final timeout with 2:57 to play in the half. So there's the Backup quarterback of Braylon Francis, a sophomore, being thrust to action after Guy Turner was injured. Had only thrown one pass on the season. And on his second drive, got a 75-yarder. Now, he only threw it about 7 yards. On the other side of that was Zarion Snowden doing the dirty work. And it was Scout Wilkes that chased it down and saved 6. And then the Rams get an interception in the end zone as Bryson Rousey got in there for his second interception of the season, the 8th for the Rams on the year. Well, minor earthquake here at the stadium. So 4th down and 9 for the Rams. Let's see what they've got dialed up here that they roll with. Near side hash mark. They had single coverage over top of Arnett. They'll flip positions with Arnett and Evans now, with Evans in the slot. Twin set this time with Waller in 4th and 9. Waller stands in the pocket, comes near side, tucks it and wants to run, tries to get back inside. Monty Bell meets him at the 45. He'll wrestle him out of bounds, and the Rams will turn it over on downs. Smart play there by Jake Waller, not forcing anything, just taking what was given. So they'll take him out at the 46, a gain of 6, and the turnover on downs will give it back to Paris with 2:49 to go in the first half, trailing 28-0. Raceland will get the football to start the second half as well. So if the Rams could get the football back, they would have to go into a true hurry-up because they have no timeouts remaining. Francis and Bell in the backfield on 1st down and 10 from the near side 46. Play action, Francis wants to throw. Pressure coming off the edge. Flag flies, and he's going to get buried. Landon Bloss sawls him off as he goes down back at the 35. If it's a hold, the Rams will take the play. All right, they get a chop block on 2 offensive linemen, Oscar Martinez and Cody Trumbo. And they'll put him down back at the 37-yard line, and they'll take the penalty as it's 15. So back to the 31 it'll go. So 1st and 25 now. Francis stays with Bell in the backfield. 2 receivers wide to the right, a tight end tucked in close to the left. Handoff Bell right up the gut. He sheds a tackle, and he's off to the races. Rousey's going to have to try to get him, and I don't think he's going to get there. Monty Bell to the house, 69 yards for the score. Touchdown, Paris. Monty Bell turned on the Jets and takes it all the way in for the score. His 8th rushing touchdown of the season. May have got a little too early. All right, the extra point attempt here from Hayden. Sends that one up and is true. So 28-7 on the PAT. You want to try the replay again, Trey? Let's see if we got it. Yeah, you got it. I think you just went to it a little too quick. So now the Rams with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the half. And a chance at a 2-for-1 here for the Rams. Again, they're going to have to do it with no timeouts, though. There's Monty Bell. He's over there with all smiles after the long run. So Hayden with the kick coming up. Let's see if Paris elects to try to do a little trickery. Would they go for an onside kick attempt here? You don't want to hand it to Raceland with a short field, but there's a ton of time up there for the Rams, even with no timeouts. Hayden's approach, a line drive down the far side of the field, and Jackson King with stone hands. He'll pounce on it. There's a reason you don't play wide receiver, my friend. Looks like they're going to put it at the 30, put it at the 25-yard line, excuse me. I had Jackson on the show Wednesday night, and he said he was nervous. He wanted to know all the questions for us. I said, that's no good. I said, that takes all the fun out of it. And him and Brumfield and Bloss, they did a great job, all three of them. One thing I found about is this team, they all love Fruity Pebbles. That is like their cereal of go-to, every single one of them on the team. Here's Stiltner, sheds a tackle, cuts back inside, and runs over a man at the 30. Brandon Santiago got on the train tracks, and he got run over. Landon Stiltner lowers the boom, takes it across to the 32 on a gain of 7. The Rams are going to go quickly now. Waller on second down, wants to throw, zips it out near sideline. Eli Evans shakes and bakes, comes near sideline across the 40, the 45. Penalty marker flies on the back end. And let's see what we get on this one. That came in on the back side of the play. And they'll get the penalty on the Rams, and they'll mark it off from the spot of the foul. So they'll take it out to the 42, and then the penalty will go from there back 10 yards. So right back to where it was, the 32, and a second down and 3. Minute 40 to play in the first half. Raceland in front 28-7. They get the ball to start the second half as well. Marucci in the backfield with Waller. Play clock is down to 2. Waller wants to throw it, and did they get it away? They get a false start against the Rams. So Raceland tonight, 6 penalties for 60 yards in the first half. On the season, that has been a bugaboo this year. They're averaging just under 7 penalties a game for 69 yards. They've been flagged 47 times for 481 total yards on the year. Here's Waller, wants to throw, looking right, rifles this one right on a slow throw. Eisen gets underneath it and makes the grab and moves the sticks on a Johnson chiropractic first down. Take him out to the 35-yard line. Minute 35 to go. Waller rolling out near side. Penalty marker flies, and we got an offsides against Paris. We'll get that one on a player they don't have on the roster. Go figure. What a common sense. Who needs roster numbers, right? So 1st and 5 for the Rams from their 40. The give to Arnett, sweeping left. Arnett finds a crease, cuts back in, makes a man miss. 50, see you later. Arnett down the near sideline, stiff-arming Santiago. He'll get chased out of bounds, but he'll take it down inside the Johnson chiropractic orange zone. Jonah Arnett, beast mode. What a run by the junior. Let's see, they're going to put him at the 13, a gain of 47. That's his longest run of the year. So approaching 1 minute to play in the first half. And the Rams from the Paris 13 trying to answer the score before going into the locker room. And that one's offsides a mile. Snowden come unabated off the edge. The ball had not even left the hand of Bowden yet. Just trying to time up the snap count and guessed wrong there. So down to the 8 it goes. 1st and 5 for the Rams. Let's give this one to Tails on a run right down the gut. Nope, they're going to follow Tails. Waller knifing his way through the middle. He'll get down inside. It looks like between the 1 or the 2. It's going to be 1st and goal. Rams lining up to go quickly. Waller under center. The take to give. Off the edge, getting into the end zone for 6. That's Parker Ison on the end around. Touchdown, Raceland.
Touchdown, Ramblers.
So the 2-yard touchdown run by Parker Ison with 56 seconds to play in the half, and the Rams answer back. It's 34-7. Lionheart, it was a long touchdown run from Monty Bell on their score, a 69-yarder. So Waller out for the extra point attempt. On the season coming in, he was 28 of 30 from kicks from the mark. Ison puts it down. He'll put it through and make it 35-7 with 56 seconds to go before halftime. Again, stay tuned with us. Coming up at the break, it's the Glockner of Ashland Auto Group halftime show. For your best selection of Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep cars and trucks, visit Glockner of Ashland, located on Greenup Avenue, or check them out online at glocknerofashland.com. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For all your insurance needs, see the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. For those of you watching on Kool TV and in the chat screen, drop me a message in there and let me know who you think the player of the game should be tonight. We'll do the Johnson Chiropractic Player of the Game coming up at the end of tonight's contest. Now, I will say this. I am not doing any repeats of players that have won, so I'm trying to spread the wealth around. So we've had Stiltner, Marucci. Waller's been in there. Arnett's been in there. The entire offensive line's been in there. Eli Evans took it last week. Landon Goodall's been in there. So there's the ones who are out of bounds tonight for the submissions of who you think the player of the game. Alex Headley has been really good. He's got a sack tonight. Well, I don't know. You better talk to Coach Sammons on that one because he wasn't too happy with Big Horsley on the last drive. Horsley's already been in there, though, because we got the entire offensive line that week that the Rams got Stiltner in the end zone 5 times. Well, Paris will get it back out to the 35 on the return. A mob of Rams. I like it. 53 ticks to play in the first half of action. Paris does have 1 timeout remaining if they do need to use it. But again tonight, 156 total yards of offense. They got 69 of those on 1 run from Monty Bell. Francis got 75 of those on a pass play that went down to the 5. So doing some quick math, that's 144 of your 156 yards on 2 plays. I'll do that math for Coach Sammons before he gets up here. Here's Francis on 1st and 10 from his own 35. They'll reverse it back out to Santiago. Santiago tries to come back up the far sideline, and he's going to get 1 yard. Braden King was right there to wheel that one up, and that's something Raceland's done a really good job tonight, taking away all those running lanes of any of the misdirection or change of directions that they try to pull with it. Everybody has been home. So barring a penalty here, this will probably be our last snap of the first half that'll take us to halftime. $35-7 Ramblers here on senior night. Final regular season home game for the 25 slate. Francis on 2nd and long. They give it off to their tailback. That is Travion Mizell. And that's going to take us to the half. He'll get out to the 43, a gain of 7. And we are at the half here in Ramland. We'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll break everything down for you. We'll get some halftime performances from the band, cheer, and dance teams as we continue our coverage as we head into the Glockner Vashon Auto Group halftime show here on Kool TV.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewis, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
It's the Glockner Vashon Auto Group halftime show here at Rams Stadium, 35-7 at the half. Rams dance team on the field. We'll let them show off a little bit here in halftime, and then we'll bring you some scoring stats from this one here in just a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raceland varsity dance team.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Since 1932, we've been being a part of our journey.
It's the Glockner of Ashland halftime show, 35-7. Raceland leading it at the break. Let's take you through it as the Rams drumline puts on a performance. Raceland's first drive ends in 6. First of 3 Landon Stiltner touchdowns, 9 carries for 115 yards in the first half. 17 yards, 9:39 to play in the first. Rams up 7-0. 2 minutes later, this time 29 yards from Mr. Stiltner. Extra point is true from Jake Waller, 14-0 Rams. They have a 2:57 to play in the first. This time it's Shannon Marucci gets in from 3 yards out. Rams lead at 21-0 after 1 quarter of play. Waller goes back to work this time. He gives it off to Stiltner for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night, 28-0. Paris gets on the board with 2:11 to play in the quarter. A 69-yard run from Monty Bell. 28-7 is your score, and then the Rams cash in a minute later as Parker Eisen finishes things off on a 2-yard end around, 35-7 at the break. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at our scores and stats from other games around the area. All of the stats from this one and get you ready for the second half. Rams get the football out of the break. They lead at 35-7. We continue on the Glockner Vashon Auto Group halftime show here on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is. And that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return,
refresh,
refuel.
When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar. Proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
Back in the Glockner Vashon Auto Group halftime show, the Raceland varsity cheerleaders putting on performance. We'll let them have the stage for the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raceland varsity cheerleaders.
All right, let's take a look at our first half statistics. 4 pairs, 3 first downs in the contest. They're 0 of 5 on third down, 0 of 2 on fourth down, 164 total yards of offense, 89 through the air, 75 on the ground. They've rushed the ball 10 times against one of those rush 69 yards. So 9 carries for 7 yards and 1 carry for 69. 6 penalties for 55 yards against the visiting Greyhounds. They've had the 1 turnover. It was an interception. It was thrown in the end zone. They've had the ball for 12 minutes and 30 seconds. 3 punts, averaging 40 yards per kick. Raceland with 17 first downs in the first half, averaging just over 18 a game. The Rams, 2 of 3 on third down, 0 of 1 on fourth down. 347 total yards of offense, 64 through the air, 283 on the ground. 26 carries, averaging almost 11 a tote tonight for the Rams. 6 penalties for 60 yards. 5 of those have been on the offense. 1 turnover, 2 fumbles, 1 that was lost. That was by Waller on the 30-yard run he had that he put it on the turf when he got slung to the ground. No punch for the Rams, 11-23, their total time of possession. Guy Turner, 6 of 9 for 11 yards before he was knocked out of the football game. Braylon Francis comes in, throws 2 passes for 78 yards, 1 of those for 75. Monty Bell, 3 catches for 7. Santiago, 1 for 4. Zarion Snowden, 3 for 75. Bell leads the way, 5 runs for 71 yards, 69 of those coming on the long touchdown run. Waller, 5 of 7 through the air for 64 yards. He's completed the longest ball of the night to Landon Stiltner on a little pop pass on the first play from scrimmage. Eli Evans, 2 catches for 21. Arnett, 1 for 10. Eisen, 1 for 8. Stiltner leads the way, 9 carries for 115, 3 rushing touchdowns. Marucci, 8 runs for 50. Eisen, 1 for 2 and a touchdown. Waller, 4 for 45. Arnett, 3 for 64. Landon Bloss, 1 for 7. All right, both teams are out of the locker rooms. Their 3-minute acclimation period. Second half football when we return. Rams get the football, leading 35-7 here on Senior Night as we continue our coverage here on Kool TV.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back here inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, 35-7 at the half. We'll check scores in just a few moments of games around the area. All right, scores around the area. Russell in front of Bath County, 35-7. That game starting third quarter action. Johnson Central down at the farm against Greenup County Knight, 36-7. They lead it. Morgan County in front of Jackson County, 24-6 at halftime. Lawrence County blanking Estill County, 21-0 at halftime. Boyd in front of Rowan, 35-0 in the third. Pikeville beating up on Paintsville, 38-0 at half. Breathitt County leading West Carter, 35-17. And East Carter in front of Lewis County, 37-7. That's a running clock. Again, don't forget to join me tomorrow morning right here on the Total Media Sports Network on Hank FM 105.7 for Across the Line. I'll break all the scores down from around the area. American League National League Championship Series. We could have our first team punching their ticket into the World Series as the Dodgers are threatening to take care of the Brewers in straight sets, essentially. Dodgers leading the Brewers right now 3-0. That game just now going to the top of the second inning out in L.A. A big game in the American League Championship Series after the Mariners took the first 2 in Toronto. Toronto goes to Seattle and takes 2 from them. But right now the Mariners, a 5 spot they put up in the bottom of the 8th inning in Seattle, they lead it 6-2. So again, if Seattle could win tonight, that'll shift the series back to Toronto on Sunday for Game 6. And then tomorrow, if necessary, the Brewers and Dodgers would reconvene for Game 5. Good look there to those senior offensive linemen heading there with their 12th year head coach, Mike Simmons. And you look at the succession of the coaches that went through with Raceland and all the great names that's been here. It's a short list. From Bill Tom Ross, it goes from him to Randy Vanderhoof, T.J. Maynard with 4 years, and then Mike Simmons now in his 12th season. And it has been winning football in that entire time. Again, Raceland getting its 600th win last year in program history in the win over Fairview. And another milestone looming in the balance here tonight as we get ready to start the second half of action. Dave Anderson, he just so promptly holds that football. I mean, it looks like he's presenting a turkey at Thanksgiving. All right, the Rams do return it to start the second half. Vanderhoof and Eisen back to return. Paris, it's a driving kick. Eisen will let it roll, and it will tumble out of bounds on the far sideline. So kick out of bounds will bring it up to the 35, and that's where the Rams will start things 1st and 10. Wheelersburg's defeated Minford tonight 56-6. So again, a touchdown here by the Rams will put the running clock in motion. So the offense rolling out 347 yards deep in the first half. They'll start with Sonic and Tails in the backfield. Sonic's in the left pocket of Waller. Tails is the H-back. Play action. Waller wants to throw. Steps up in the pocket. He'll take off running. He'll pick up a couple on first down. Chase Williams making the stop. So 2nd and 8 after the gain of 2. Waller does such a great job. His clock is so precise. If he knows when it's time to get out of there. Paris has been doing a good job getting some edge rushing, but Waller's not stayed around long enough to let them get home. Raceland has not allowed a sack this season. Here's the take, the give, right up the gut is Sonic. So he'll take it across the 45, take him out to the 47. A gain of 10 and the 18th first down of the ball game. All first downs brought to you by our great friends at Dr. Shannon Johnson, Johnson Chiropractic. When joining muscle pain, slow you down. Let Doc get your body realigned. First down snap for Waller. Rolling out left, wanting to throw. Flips it out near side, has his man there right in front of his bench. It's Pregame Davidson who hauls it in. His first catch of the night takes it into Paris territory. I believe they're going to take him out at the 47. That'll give him a gain of 6 at 2nd and 4. Raceland pushing close to 400 yards of offense tonight. 3 receivers bunched up wide to the right. Waller on 2nd down. The low snap, the give off to Marucci. Marucci cuts back to the outside with blocker outside. Crosses the 35, gets taken out of bounds. Brandon Santiago wrestles him down. But Marucci with a steaming run that bounces it to the near sideline and gets down. Let's see if they're going to take him inside the 30. They will, down to the 27, a gain of 20. And Marucci up to 70 yards on the night. Another Johnson Chiropractic first down, the 19th of the ballgame for the Rams, who are driving here out of the locker room. Bloss in the backfield is the H-back. The take, the give on the counter play off to Stiltner. Stiltner bounces it to the outside, trying to get the outside edge. Lets a man get out in front. 10-5, touchdown Landon Stiltner. His 4th rushing touchdown of the night. And the Rams an extra point away from putting the running clock in motion. The thing that I will point out about that run from Landon Stiltner is watch here at about the 20-yard line. He lets Rousey get out in front of him and set the edge. Right there. That was actually Davidson, and that was Eisen, my mistake, that set the edge for him. But he did not try to just run through everybody. He let the blocks get there, and he gets in the end zone for the 4th time tonight. So Waller's extra point attempt is back, is down, it's through, it's good. It's a running clock the rest of the way with 10:25 to play in the 3rd. 42-7 Rams. Back after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
5 plays, 65 yards, 1 minute, 34 seconds. The Rams take to get in the end zone. Landon Stiltner's fourth rushing touchdown of the night. 42-7. Morris booms this one. Almost got it at the 1. He was trying to get that English to stop on it, just wouldn't go. Happy to have everyone along with us here as we welcome you back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. Running clock the rest of the way for the Ramblers. So a happy senior night for the Rams, and it's going to be a historic night for the Rams as well. We'll keep it under lock and key for the moment. There's a few people out there that know because they have all texted me this week. I know. Text the numbers guy. That's what I'm saying. Text the numbers guy. Big old stats. So first down and 10 for the Greyhounds. They're trying to reverse it to the outside, and guess who gets home again? Alex Headley. Alex Headley has been a one-man wrecking machine tonight. As Dexter Leverett, he just got blown up. Let's see. They're going to take him back to the 13-yard line, looks like. 14. So, loss of 7 on the play. 2nd and 17. Here's the handoff to Bell, and he gets stonewalled. That's Bryson Toole and Jackson King double-teaming him. It's 3rd down, and a cab ride you can't afford. Back to put him at the 11. So 3rd and 20. Paris huddling up, still in that huddle with the play clock dwindling down. They'll break it with 13. On a running clock here in the 3rd. Rams ready to pick up the 7th win on the season, but they'll go to 2-0 in district play. Francis wants to air it out. He lets it fly down the far sideline, and it's nearly picked off. Max Burton was right there. They were looking for Snowden down the line, but there's a penalty marker in the backfield as they'll get roughing the passer. So the 15-yard penalty on the Rams will give Paris a free first down and move the ball out to the 26 after the Rams got the stop on a 3-and-out. Now, that's one of the few things in high school that is an automatic. Pass interference is not an automatic in high school, but that one is. So out to the 26, only their 4th first down of the ball game. Beautiful look there from the shots field level. Hat tip to my entire crew tonight. Brock Stewart and Lily Stevens on your field level cameras. My son Nicholas Collier running around on the Steadicam rig. Charlie Morrison from up top. That's her shot. My executive producer tonight is my son Trey. We'll dump this one out to the far sideline. Let's see if that's Santiago or Snowden. I couldn't. That's Santiago, 13. They'll take him out to the 34-yard line on a gain of 8. 2nd down and 2. You Red fans out there, you might remember this name, Eugenio Suarez. Remember the guy that couldn't hit in Cincinnati? All he's done since he's been in Seattle has raked. He had a grand slam, his second home run tonight, as Seattle is rolling against Toronto in Game 5 in Seattle. Winner of that one tonight sets the tone as they get ready to shift into Game 6 back to Toronto. Here's Francis going to try to keep it and get to the outside edge, and he didn't. I don't know that he got there. Aiden Bell was the first man that I saw make the contact, the freshman linebacker. Some fresh bodies out there for the Ramblers. And they will say that he did get the distance to gain. P.D. Harris feeling a little generous tonight. They didn't need to get the index card out on that one. We don't have the fancy technology of the NFL where they can do the expedited first down markers or not. We got to get that. I did look into getting the yellow lines to be able to put on the broadcast. That was only a cool $1 million for the computer you needed to do it with. So we put that one on the back burner for another year. We'll work on that one. This one's slung out near side. Santiago gets the catch. And then Brody Brumfield finally brings him down. Take him out to the 40, gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Again, we're under a running clock here in this one. Rams are going to go to 7-1 on the season, 2-0 in district play. We head to Carlisle next week and a showdown with the Blue Jackets. Play clock's at 9. Paris is going to have to hustle here. Just do get it off. And Jackson King's going to blow it up. What a run there by Jackson King. You talk about a player that has gotten thrust into action this season has been that young man. And that time he just unabated right through as he'll pick up the sack on a loss of 7. So 3rd and 13 now. Francis rolling out right. Eyes downfield. Pressure coming off the backside. Trying to get away. Can't. Guess who? Jackson King again. Back-to-back sacks for the linebacker. We may need to get that printing press rolling, Ron Keaton. I may need some extra shirts this week. Jackson King trying to put his name in the hat for player of the game. 2 sacks for him, 1 for Tool, 1 for Headley. 4th down and forever. Offense, for the moment, stays on the field. They've stayed in this formation every time that they've kicked it. They'll pitch it out to Hayden, and he'll rugby-style kick this one down the center of the field. He got a good one, a line drive kick. Arnett hustles back, and it'll come to rest back at the Rams 24. "51-yard kick, no return, 2:28 to play here in the 3rd on a running clock. Rams in front 42-7. How about that? They put it at the 25. All right, 1st and 10. Waller flanked at a double barrel look. They'll go off to Arnett. Arnett after a little shimmy shake. Following big Grant Sanders up the seam. Breaks a man miss at the 40. Down the sideline he goes. Can Santiago get him? 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Jonah Arnett.
Ramblers!
75 yards to the house for Jonah Arnett. And the Rams extend the lead. It's 48-7. Arnett's longest run of the season. Big Grant Sanders kind of sealed the edge when he made that cutback. So Arnett over 100 yards tonight. 2 running backs over the century mark this evening. Arnett 4 carries for 139. 487 total yards of offense this evening. And Seth Morris, the left-footed kicker for the PAT attempt. Splits the uprights. 49-7. Back after this on Kool TV.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Since 1932, being a part of our journey.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. 49-7, Rams in front on a running clock. That last drive, 1 play, 75 yards. Jonah Arnett from the 10. And Paris will get it back out to the 20. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. Rams lead at 49-7. Fourth quarter, we return after this on Kool TV.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Borders Sporting Goods for your best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a full selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back in the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, we head to the fourth and final stanza. Rams rolling 49-7. Mike Salmons there cruising around on the sideline. 12th season, took over back in 2014. Was an assistant under TJ Maynard. Coach Maynard left for Russell, and Coach Salmons took over and has had the program in a good way since. Paris on first down and 10. Francis carrying it off to the right side. Gets a nice carry on first down. Sean Short coming in low to make the stop. Looks like they're going to give him 2, and that's what they will do. Second down 8. Stay tuned with us after the game for post-game coverage. We'll have some shots from the field. We'll talk with head coach Mike Salmons in post-game, get his thoughts on this evening game. And, of course, the Johnson Chiropractic Player of the Game coming up. Bell in the backfield with Francis in his left pocket. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Handoff Bell. Bell goes off right tackle, churning those legs, breaks free. Down the middle of the field he goes and is finally wrestled down. Scout Wilkes gets him at the 50. But a nice run there by Monty Bell. That's the second time that Scout Wilkes tonight has saved 6. It's a gain of 27 out to the Paris 49-yard line. Brings it out near side, Snowden. Trying to get it past Max Burton. Burton walls him up. Brumfield, Bell, and King there on the stop. I'll take it into side of Raceland territory down to the 47-yard line on a gain of 4, second down and 6. Side of 10 to play here in the contest. Rams ready to go to 7-1, 2-0 district play. Paris will even up at 4-4 on the year, 1-1 in district play. Francis directing traffic. Francis the second down, handoff. This one's loose, and the Rams recover it. Sean Short pounces on it. It's the 5th forced fumble and recovery on the season by the Rams. They'll take over near midfield. So the Rams will recover it back at the 49-yard line. So 8:42 on the running clock. And a new quarterback, Braden King's in the backfield. Handoff Sean Short. Short following his big lineman off the near sideline, and the sophomore goes down inside the 40, down near the 35. That's a Ram Pharmacy, a Johnson Chiropractic first down, my mistake. Not the 36, my man. 13. Numbers and hashtags don't matter in this one. It's all good. 22nd first down of the ballgame for the Rams. Bell scored from this almost this same spot here last week. Here's Short navigating himself right up the gut. He's knocked off his feet after getting down inside the 30. Give him the 29-yard line, a gain of 7, second and 3. So the night is finished for Stiltner and Arnett. They combine this evening for a measly 291 yards and 5 touchdowns. They did that on 15 carries, by the way. That's all. Here's King. Swings it out near side. That's Austin Meadows. Meadows with first down yardage. He goes down inside the 25. First down. You getting upset because I'm adding numbers in my head. Don't make me start doing long division in my head. I will. Down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line, I believe. Nope, make it the 23. So loss or gain of 6, first down and 10. A Johnson Chiropractic first down, their 23rd of the ball game. Player injured was Aiden Goff, number 4, as he's being helped to the sideline. And Dane Dameron having a long look toward Raceland's sideline and carrying his player's helmet back off as he goes. So Bell and Short in the backfield now in between Breed and King. They got to wait for Goff to get off the field. We're letting that beautiful bean footage roll, people, is what we're doing. All right, ready to go back underway. Short cuts right up the middle inside the Johnson Chiropractic orange zone. Down to the 16-yard line, a gain of 7, second and 3. 520 yards of offense tonight for the Rams. This is the 3rd time this season they've gone over 500 in total yards of offense. 533 was against Newport Central Catholic. That's the most they've had. Here's King calling his own number. Bounces to the outside. Makes a man miss. Cuts back in at the 10. Driving his feet down inside the 5. Get that pole out of our way so we can see, please. Somebody move that stinking pole. We're going to have to put more cameras in. That's all there is to it. King takes it down inside the 10. It's 1st and goal as he gets down to the 6 on a run of 10 yards. So the 24th Johnson Chiropractic first down in the ball game for the Ramblers, who lead at 49-7 as we approach the 5-minute mark left to play in regulation. Here we go. Aiden Bell, I feel it right here. The take to give, and unfortunately I felt it. It was bad. Aiden Bell's the one that paid the price for it. He got sandwiched between 3 white jerseys. Big number 57 there, Brajan Santiago making the stop. 2nd and goal. So a loss back to the 6. No gain on the play, excuse me. It was at the 6. So 2nd and goal from the 6. They give it to Bell. He tries to bounce it to the outside. He slips free as Monty Bell had him. Aiden Bell still calling the Bell, trying to get it down there, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage, I believe. Yeah, that's the bell tolling everywhere. It tolled for about 30 yards for no gain. 3rd and goal. Raceland tonight has only faced 3 third down conversions. They've been successful on 2 of them. King rifles this one out to Austin Meadows. Meadows angling for the end zone. He's going to be short. They found the ugly finder down there, though. My wife standing at the 2-yard line where he went out of bounds. That's what happened.
Dude.
4th and goal from the 2. Rams are going to go in a single back set with Aiden Bell as King will go under center. King trying to go left, and the pile pushes him in. He's in for 6. Touchdown, Raceland. It was Jensen Epling that pushed him into the end zone. Epling actually the one that tackled him in the end zone as well after he rolled over top of him. So King with the rushing touchdown. With 2:56 to go, Rams extend the lead. It's 55-7. Great look there with Coach Salmons talking with his quarterback. Typically, they go for 2 here. This is opportunities for the JV guys to work on some other plays that they may not get a chance to work on throughout the week. King puts a man in motion. He'll dump it off on the end around. And getting in there is Vanderhoof, but a penalty marker flies. That one's coming back on a hold. They got the hold against Austin Crawford. So they'll have to retry the down. So moves it back to the 13 on the penalty now. I want to see a big man touchdown. I'm wanting to see like an Isaac Horsley carry from the 1. I've not seen the Rams go into the Wild Ram this year. I want to see a Horsley score. That would be it. All right, let's see if King tries to sling this one. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right now. King wants to throw, looks right, pressure coming, brings it out near side, looking for Aiden Bell, and it's incomplete. So the 2-point conversion try fails. And with a minute to go, we may not kick this one off. I think that this one is in the books, friends. P.D. Harris looking toward the Paris sideline to see if they want to try to line it up. Both teams are headed for midfield. Well, we've been waiting. Let's have the graphic. There it is. There is a new king in town, a Raceland coaching legacy, as the Rams head coach of Mike Salmons claims win 113. And he is now the all-time leading coach in Rams history for most wins, passing Bill Tom Ross from 1983 to 96. And then Coach Randy Vanderhoof was third at 108. Coach Salmons, 113 and counting, as the Rams move to 7-1 on the season. They go to 2-0 in district play. And the Rams close this one out 55-7 here on senior night at home.
Winningest coach in the program's 100-year history. Congratulations, Coach Salmons, on this great accomplishment.
Postgame show will return after this here on Kool TV.
How does the Glockner family of dealerships make car buying easy? It's simple. Because we monitor competitors' websites daily, we're able to offer you the lowest live market prices. We also know how valuable your time is, and that's why we have the fastest sales process in the business. And our Glockner guarantee means your new vehicle is protected for life.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Fall fishing season is just around the corner, and Borders Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Shimano, Daiwa, and Abu Garcia. No matter the species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every size and style, with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Soon, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Borders Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
Back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth. Final score in this one, 55-7. Raceland rolls here on senior night. The Rams 7-1 on the season. They go to 2-0 in district play. See you, buddy. Hey, Grandma Gloria's brownies are still back there, aren't they? They're all gone. Are they seriously? They've never been gone. I usually the one finishing them off on Friday and Saturday with about a gallon of milk. All right, let's run through the scoring plays on this one. Raceland answered the bell early and often. It started with Landon Stiltner, his first of 3 rushing touchdowns in the first half. The first one a 17-yarder with 9:39 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 your score. Stiltner makes it 14-0 on a 29-yard run, 7:24 to play in the first, 14-0 Rams. And then Marucci gets in from 3 yards out, 21-0 after 1 quarter play. The Rams extend the lead into the second. Stiltner's third rushing touchdown of the half, a 23-yard touchdown, 28-0, 7:46 to play in the first half. Paris finds the end zone for the only time with 2:11 to play in the half on a 69-yard run from Monty Bell, 28-7. Then Raceland counters right back with 56 seconds to go in the first half. A 2-yard run on an end around by Parker Ison, 35-7 at the half. Raceland scores out of the halftime. It's Landon Stiltner again, 27 yards to the end zone, 42-7. That put the running clock in motion. The Rams capitalize again with 1:31 to go in the third. This time Arnett goes in gives it off to Jonah Arnett, who streaks 75 yards to the house, 49-7 after 3. Braden King gets in from 5 yards out with 2:56 to go in the ball game. 2-point conversion is no good. 55-7 is your final. We'll step aside for a break. We come back. We'll look at our numbers, talk with head coach Mike Simmons, and wrap things up here tonight on senior night. A victorious one for the Rams. They win it 55-7. We continue here in post-game coverage after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free.
Check.
Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Since 1932, we've been part of our journey.
Back at the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, 55-7. We had this throughout the broadcast, and I'm just going to be straight up honest. I had so much on my mind tonight with everything going on, I totally forgot about it. But these are pictures of all of our Rams seniors as youngsters as they roll through. You'll probably recognize several of these faces as we run them through. We've got a grouping of all of them, so we're going to let them run through here while we do our stats here and let you see where the Rams were and where they're going. All right, that's one cycled through. Here we go. There's a young Logan Lockwood. Check that face out. That kid right there was built to be a linebacker. Look at that face on that helmet. We'll just let them cycle through here and as we go through our stats. Bears 6 first downs tonight. They were 0 of 6 on third down, 0 of 2 on fourth down. This is back-to-back weeks the Rams have not allowed a third or fourth down conversion. 182 total yards, and again, 144 of that coming on 2 plays. A 75-yard pass and a 69-yard touchdown run. So take all of that out, 38 total yards of offense out of the other 2 plays that are not included in that. Parker Ison delivering a nice stiff arm there in a game against Greenup. 105 through the air, 77 on the ground, 6 penalties for 55 yards, 2 turnovers, a fumble, and an interception in the end zone as Bryson Rousey got his second pick of the season. 24 minutes and 49 seconds they had the football, 4 punts, averaging 42.5 a game. Punt, excuse me. 25 first downs tonight for the Rams. They were 2 for 3 on third down tries. 536 yards of total offense. That's the most they've had this year. They surpassed the NCC game by 3 total yards. 80 through the air, 456 on the ground. And that is not even close to where the second place was. It was 380 against Hazard. They hang 456 tonight on 38 rushing attempts, averaging 12 yards a carry. 8 penalties for 85 yards, 6 of those on the offense. They had 1 turnover. They also had a fumble that they did recover. No punts tonight for the Rams, 23 minutes, 11 seconds in the time of possession. Individual numbers look like this for Paris. Guy Turner, 6 for 9, 11 yards. Braylon Francis, 5 for 7 for 94. Monty Bell, 7 carries for 95, the 69-yard touchdown run. And then Zarion Snowden had the long catch for 75. He goes 4 catches for 79 total. Waller tonight, 6 of 8 for 70 yards. King 2 for 2 for 10. Brigham Davidson 1 catch for 6. Stiltner 1 for 25. Eli Evans 2 for 21. Joan Arnett 1 for 10. Meadows 2 for 10 there in the end. 2 backs over the century mark tonight. Stiltner 11 for 152. Arnett 4 for 139. 5 rushing touchdowns between those two. Shannon Marucci kicks in 9 carries for 70 yards, a touchdown. Ison 1 for 2, a touchdown. Waller 5 for 47. And then Braden King 2 for 12. He got the last scoring touchdown. Sean Short 3 carries for 27 there at the end. All right, joining me now in a postgame is the head coach for the Raceland Rams, Mike Sammons. Coach, an efficient win again for you guys. Very businesslike attitude, and you go out, execute there on those first plays, and just, again, exert your will through the running game.
Yeah, I thought it was really big. We came out and got a stop to start the game. They got the ball first, and we kicked off and got a stop, and then we were able to really be explosive. And, I didn't know for sure how explosive we could be on the ground, but, our guys were really, really dialed in, and we were really explosive on the ground tonight and, really took control of the game early. Second quarter there had a little chance to maybe put them away and maybe got a little careless and got a little loose. But anyways, our guys are really resilient, played really hard, and just really proud of our 12 seniors who, played their last regular season game here at Ram Stadium. Hopefully they want to remember.
Averaging 12 yards a carry tonight. You guys rushed for over 400 yards on the ground, 456 on 38 totes. And again, it was the running backs were running past the first level. There were so many times tonight the blocks were coming at the second level that gave you guys those cutback lanes for big gains.
Yeah, our guys up front were getting a really good push, and then our guys, our running backs, they're dynamic, right? I mean, Stiltner and even Arnett tonight. Any open field was just outstanding, and of course Shannon's a little bit more of a bruiser, kind of a little bit, uses vision and, just a, tough weapon when you're trying to get all three of them on the ground. And, I'm just really proud of our offensive line. It all starts up there. We got 3 or 4 seniors playing up there, or rotating in there. That's really, a big part of that. I think before last week we had rushed for 300 yards, over 300 yards. I think you said 3 games in a row.
Yeah, Mercer County, Newport Central Catholic, and Hazard.
Then last week, obviously, was a little bit different situation. I know Jake was really efficient last week. And then tonight, really, it wasn't that Jake wasn't efficient. We didn't stamp the ball that much. First of all, it sounds like 150 times according to what you just said there. And then we were just, anytime you get over 10 yards average on the ground, it's a real simple game, right? You can block and tackle and run the football, and we were able to do that and really seize momentum and got the running clock there early in the third quarter. And then from there, we were able to finish strong.
One of the runs I want to talk about it at length, it was the last rushing touchdown for Stiltner. He goes off of right tackle, bounces it to the outside, and he lets Parker Ison get in front of him to set the edge to get the rest of the way there on the last 15. And I said, last year you don't see him do that. He tries to run through somebody. Very patient with the way that he's making his runs, and he's allowing those guys to get out in front because he knows all he needs is one cutback lane, and it's 6.
Yeah, it's kind of funny on that last play. I talked to Stiltner about that. That play was originally designed to go to the left. And so the play went to the left, and he kind of, once we tell our running backs, once they break the cross line of scrimmage, they kind of, they're playing the game on their own. We don't coach that stuff. That's way more talent than we can touch. And so, from there he cut back, and he's got to be where he's a little bit more patient. And when he cuts now, he cuts full speed. In other words, he doesn't set his feet down. He doesn't slow down. And, as we saw how explosive he is. And so, I think they put the running clock in effect. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he had.
On the far right pylon down there by the softball field.
Yeah.
Just really proud of Landon and, who he's become, as a leader and a football player in our locker room. You're right. A year ago, that's probably not a play he makes. He probably is not patient enough, just to be honest, to let the blocks develop where he can make plays like that. But, again, he'll be the first to tell you, you're going to have offensive line to open up those holes, and our guys, I think you said rush for 450 anytime you do something like that. That's outstanding.
Another run, the big rushing touchdown by Jonah for 75. It was Grant Sanders who got out to the edge, that set the edge on that cutback lane that got him to the outside on the sideline. And, again, you're talking about a kid that is part of that rotation for the offensive line, but just – again, it doesn't matter. Those 8 guys that you rotate in and out, it's business as usual. You expect the same expectations, whether it's the starting 5 or any of those guys that rotate in.
Yeah, I was really proud of Grant. He struggled a little bit early on and trying to get his feet and has a little bit of confusion. And we had a little bit of emotion on the sideline there that I got to do a better job leading. and that's on me as a head coach, and I will do that. And I'll go back to work on that this week. But really proud of Grant. He came back in the second half and was much more efficient. I think he pulled on that play, if I'm not mistaken. That's one concept we've really been working with him on, and him trying to make sure he gets the right depth and more importantly, the right angle. And so he was able to do that. And, just really proud of all of our guys. We just keep working together, try to guys keep pulling for each other and guys keep fighting together because, when you're together, when that bond is forged and that bond is strong, the opportunities for success are unlimited. Unfortunately, when there's conflict or when there's dissent and when there's not connection, you can never reach your full potential. And our locker room's really connected right now, and that's a kudos to our kids and our 12 senior leaders who played their senior night tonight.
Defensively tonight, I had you guys with 4 sacks. Jackson King with 2 of those, Alex Headley with 1, Tool with another. And I don't know how many times tonight I called the name of Alex Headley and Jackson King of making the push. And you talk about Alex and what he does on that defensive line. Jackson's a kid that got thrust into the position, and it's one of those deals that had it not been for a Lockwood injury, you were in a position like, okay, has he got a position he's going to give up? But he's just settled right in very nicely, playing that inside backer position, a position he doesn't want to give up.
Yeah, again, just kind of next man up. I think that's kind of been our motto, right? Next man up, fill in the opportunities. And sometimes I heard you say something about on Wednesday, Jackson played on the defensive line, right? And tonight he was really keyed in. Had a little bit. He played inside backer tonight. But he had a little bit of a different role for us and some things we were trying to do against the looks they gave us. And I thought he was really physical tonight. He ran well, tackled in space. Like you said, got a couple big sacks. And our linebacker core was really outstanding tonight. I don't know what the rushing yards were. I know they had 1 long touchdown rush. Beyond that, I think they had a couple explosives in the pass game.
Total yards 182. They rushed for 77. And again, 69 of that on 1 play.
Yeah.
So,
just come explosives. And we kind of knew that going in. We felt like, Paris could be explosive. We really felt like that was maybe their strength versus trying to, drive the ball 12 or 15 play drive on us. Didn't really feel like that was their strength. And that's really hard to do in high school football. I mentioned that in the show the other night. But they're explosive, and a credit to them. They made a couple big explosive plays against us. Things that we got to work on and get better at to eliminate, particularly as you start playing elimination football. But, there at the end, when you can really wear on people and just wear people down and, it's demoralizing when you can't stop the run. And this is outstanding. This is mind-boggling to me if this is right. You got 536 yards on here. I have no idea if that's
536 total yards tonight. You had 456 on the ground.
Yeah, that's outstanding. That's got to be some type of, I don't know.
That's probably a record.
Some record.
Yeah, I'm digging. Don't worry. I will find out by Wednesday and let you know. But
maybe even a more remarkable stat tonight is, only being in third down 3 times.
Yeah.
Only in a third down situation 3 separate times. So, just really proud of our guys. Again, great atmosphere tonight on senior night where we honored not only our players but all the other fall sport guys. And, I feel like tonight earned us 2 home playoff games. So we're excited about that. And we feel like next week we got the opportunity to play for 3 home playoff games. And so every week the stakes get a little bigger as we move closer and inch closer to elimination football.
You talk about third down and fourth down conversions. This is back-to-back weeks now that you've not allowed your opponent to convert a third or a fourth down conversion attempt. Tonight they were, let me see here what I had them at, 0 for 6 and 0 for 2 in third down and fourth down. You call that money down. And again, no money changing hands the last 2 weeks for your defense.
Yeah, something that they really practice on this week, and every week we have a third down period or a script where it's their third down plays and things that we really want to focus on. And, our guys really hone in on that. And obviously tonight, their quarterback going out early hurt him. He's a dynamic athlete and really one of their guys on third down. But credit to our guys keep playing through that, and we're able to make plays. On those are what dictates the games, right? That's how games are won and lost. I know you're a baseball guy. You talk about hits with runners in scoring position. Money downs is really how games are won or lost, and really proud for us to step up in that situation and be able to get it done.
Coach, I want to show you a graphic here because I don't know. Again, you're not a numbers guy, but I am. But you probably heard it over the loudspeaker. But tonight was your 113th career win here at Raceland. You've passed Bill Tom Ross for most wins all time as a coach. That's a legacy picture right there. Coach Bill Tom Ross and Randy Vanderhoof, you're at the top of that pinnacle. How special is that for you?
yeah, just, really humble. You see those two men there. It meant so much to me in my life and my family as a young kid. And, Coach Huff is still with me every step of the way. But, really, that's a staff award. There's a bunch of guys who's been with us together since we started this thing in 2014 as head coach, and obviously we've been blessed with great success. And a lot goes into it, I just happen to be the guy that scheduled the buses, I guess. But, community, obviously our facilities, just where they've come in the 12 years here, not only the field, but look at both fields, but, adjacent. And, you see the lights on out here, and you got the field house, and just everything we've been able to do and build together as a community, and really what a community support we've got. Obviously, it's well documented, that if you live in this town, you pay high tax rates. But the beautiful thing about that is you can drive down the highway, you can see where your tax dollars go. And so just really proud. Obviously, this community means the world to me. I live 100 yards from where me and you are sitting right now, and, Raceland is home to me and my family, and has been for many generations. My grandma graduated from here in 1950. I mean, this is kind of all we know. Like I told before, this is not a destination city. And, you don't wake up one day and say, hey, let's move to Raceland. It doesn't work that way. But really humbled, really proud. And, it's more about the team, Ryan. It's a team award. And I was blessed to be part of Coach Ross's 100th win as a player. I remember like it was yesterday, and what he meant to this program, and really kind of, propelled us maybe from where we had some momentum, through the 70s, coming out of the 60s into the 70s, and there in the early 80s when the program was really in really, uncertainty in the mid-60s there. And Coach named Jim Conley came in and kind of got us on settled ground, and then Coach Ross came in I think 82 or 83 and really kind of elevated us. And so just to be able to carry on that heritage, that tradition, and be mentioned with those same guys is humbling, and really proud to be a part of the program.
Hey, Coach Mike Salmons joined us here in post-game coverage. Nice win tonight, Coach. Always a good win for seniors on senior night. On the road next week to Carlisle. We'll break it all down Wednesday night right here when we go inside Raceland football from the field house. We'll talk to you then.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll step out for our final break. We come back, we'll have our Johnson Chiropractic player of the game. We still got some senior guys to roll through here as well, and we'll wrap it all up when we continue after this here in post-game coverage on Kool TV. When you are hungry and on the go, stop by the Rams Dairy Bar for your next meal. Rams Dairy Bar offers mouth-watering cheeseburgers and hot dogs made any way you like them, with plenty of sides to choose from. Don't forget to grab an ice cream cone to go or a hand-dipped milkshake with a variety of flavors. Rams Dairy Bar also offers a full selection of flavored coffees to get your day moving in the right direction. The next time you're hungry and don't know where to go, swing by the Rams Dairy Bar. Proud supporters of Raceland Athletics for over 25 years.
Trust is something earned, not given. For over 90 years, KFB has built trust in your community. We believe our neighborhood is our responsibility. Through our quality service, innovative products, and local decision-making, we are committed to your financial success. Better financials lead to a better life. All with the Better Bank, headquartered in Boyd County and serving the tri-state. KFB, the bank you trust and the community you love.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pump and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations, or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
One final time back inside the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth, 55-7 is your final. Raceland goes to 7-1 on the season. They're 2-0 in district play. They'll head to Nicholas County down in Carlisle next Friday night. I'll be with you beginning at 7:10 for countdown to kickoff. 7:30 we'll put it on the air as the Rams try to go perfect in district play. And what Coach said, that should lock up 3 home playoff games for the Rams. And then, of course, you've got the RPI that has to kind of play over after that. But, again, we'll talk about RPI when we get to that point at some form or fashion. But either way, a good win here tonight for the Rams. Paris falls to 4-4 on the season. They go to 1-1 in district play. All right, it's time for the Johnson Chiropractic Player of the Game. Johnson Chiropractic, located down on US 23. When joint and muscle pain slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. Give him a call, 606-473-5151. We need to put a little extra character in there. I'm going to go players of the game because I think these two guys both deservingly made the case tonight to be our players of the game. And we're going to go defensively. Up front, Alex Headley and Jackson King. Headley tonight, a sack. He was very disruptive on the defensive line. Jackson King was recipient of that disruption. That it was a lot happening. King had back-to-back sacks there in the latter part of the game. Had several tackles for loss. So I'm going to go with my players of the game. Alex Headley of the defensive line and Jackson King of the linebacking core. Again, our T-shirts are provided by our good friend Ron Keaton over at DSI, and they do all of the phenomenal stuff for us, and I can't thank Ron enough for providing the T-shirts for the kids so that we can provide them with shirts each and every week, and really appreciative, of all of our great sponsors that support our efforts through all the stuff that we do here with our coverage of Raceland football. Hat tip to my crew tonight, my executive producer, Trey Collier, our camera operators, Charlie Morrison, Lily Stevens, Brock Stewart, and Nicholas Collier. Phenomenal job. They knocked it out of the park. It was just a well-oiled machine, and you can tell that entire crew, they've been working together the last couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks actually, in other locations, and they come back here tonight, and you can definitely see the result on the TV screen. It makes my job easy. All I've got to do is just call the action. They took care of everything, and it looked phenomenal throughout the entire game. All right, tomorrow morning, right here on the Total Media Sports Network at 10 a.m., it's Across the Line. I'll step inside the octagon of sports. We'll break everything down from scores around the areas tonight. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball. One team almost ready to take it into the World Series. Another team forcing a do-or-die Game 6 when it shifts back to Toronto. We'll see who's in control of that one. We'll take a look at top 25 college football action. Some good games on tap tomorrow and Sunday. Some really good football games coming up on Sunday. Here's one big one tonight. Louisville in Miami. And they've got the number 2 Hurricane on the ropes with 8 and some change left to go in the ball game, and the Cardinals leading at 24-13. It's going to be one of those crazy weekends, folks. I've got a feeling. We'll break it all down tomorrow morning right here on the Total Media Sports Network. So for one final time, for Trey Collier, Nicholas Collier, Lily Stevens, Charlie Morrison, Brock Stewart, everyone here on the crew tonight, I'm James Collier saying so long from Raceland. The Rams win it 55-7.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams football broadcast on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams football has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Total Media Sports Network and Kool TV.